Hey everybody, my name is Mohit and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing great. So this is challenge number 10 of solving DSA challenges playlist, and in this video we are going to discuss an interesting interview question which is all about detecting contiguous subarrays with target sum. So first let us understand this problem statement in detail. Okay, so here you can see we are given a list with 5 elements, and as per the question target sum equals 9. So we can choose any number of element from this list, but those element must be continuous, and if you add those element value, then it should be equal to target sum. So what I mean is, if you see here, this was the only possible subarray whose sum of the value is 9 and it is continuous. So this is a valid subarray. So for this case, what should be the output? Output equals 1 comma 3. So 1 is nothing but the index of first element, and 3 is nothing but index of last element of this subarray. Okay. Similarly, if we go to second example, you can see here we have 6 element and target sum equals 11. That means we have to choose a set of element which are continuous and whose sum of value equals 11. So as you can observe, this orange colored subarray starting from 5 ending at 6, if you add these values you will get 11. Okay, so output should look something like this. So for this subarray, first element is at index 0 and last element is at index 4. So this is the output 0 comma 4. Okay, so I hope you got the idea what exactly we have to implement. So let us implement this same logic, and for that let me switch to VS Code. So I will define a function called subarray underscore sum, and here I'll pass list of numbers and what is the target sum. Now let me define a dictionary with this value. So what is the exact use of this one? You will understand it very shortly. And then I will define a variable called current sum, which is currently equals 0. Now I will iterate over this list. So I'll write for index comma number in enumerate, and I will pass this list, and then for each element I will add its value to current sum. Okay, and then I will check if current sum minus the target sum is present in our this dictionary or not. So if it is present, then we will write our logic accordingly, and if it is not present, then we will simply append this current value, basically current sum, in this dictionary. Okay, now let's say if it is present, that means we can get the index of this one, right? So I will simply write get me index for this part, and whatever index we are getting we will add 1 to it. Why? Because we have started the index value with -1, but in our list index value starts with 0. Okay, so this is the starting index, and what is the end index? End index is nothing but I. So we want this in list format, and we will then simply return this value. Okay, and let's say if there is no such combination of subarray present, then what we will do, we will just return empty list. Okay, so this is the logic. So what we will do, we will basically iterate over every element of this list, then we will add its value to current sum, and then we will check current sum minus target. It means the remaining value apart from this current sum, which if we will add with this current sum, then it will output this target value. So whether that particular delta value is present in our dictionary or not. If it is not present, then just append this value, and if it is present, then we have got a combination. So just return that particular starting and end index. Okay, so you can use your pen and paper and you can just check this logic with an example. You will get a much clearer picture. Okay, So this is the overall logic that we can use in order to handle that problem statement. Now let us test this with some example. So this was the example which we have seen in our first slide. So this is the same example, right? So output should be 1, 3. So let me run it. So you can see 1, 3, which means starting from element present at first index to third index, if we add those value, it should sum 9. Okay. Similarly, let us take second example. And let me comment this one for now. This is the exact second example as per our slide. So for this particular example, the output should be 0, 4, right? So let me run this one. We are getting same value. Okay, that's great. Now let us test some other example. And let me comment this. So for this example, we have some negative value as well. And for this target value is 0, right? So let us run this one and see what is the output it is giving. So for this output is 0, 3. So starting from 0th index to 3rd index, it should sum 0. So starting from 0th index to 3rd index. So if you add this one, you will get 0, right? So it is giving correct output. Now let us test last example. Okay, so these two examples we will test. So for this one, sum should be 3. Okay. So if you check this list, we have only one possible subarray, which is just this single element present at index 1, right? So for this we should get 1, 1, and this is an empty list. So it should return nothing. It should basically return empty list. Okay. So exactly we are getting the same value. Okay. So our logic is working as expected, and this is the solution for that particular problem statement. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We will meet in our next video with some new interesting and practical interview question. So please stay tuned. Till then, take care and goodbye.